Many people, think of the summit and think of things like we do that are very visible, but we consider ourselves a support organization and we do what we can to empower the neighborhoods so that they can do their work.
I feel like I learned from their informational resources, their expert consultation, and I really feel happy after them rather than feeling sort of overwhelmed or frustrated or even confused. Really, the Invest in Neighborhood style is to give you the resources you need, but then also help you use them. So it's so much more than just information. It makes you feel efficacious.
It was really beneficial to have Invest in Neighborhoods act as a third party, not because we had tension between us, but more so to validate that we were moving in the right direction.
Invest in Neighborhood has provided various services for us: consulting, education and training, and resources, financial resources. So they've been a real assistance and help. Elizabeth had been responsive to every question I've ever asked or ran to her with a problem for a solution. She's been there.
Invest in Neighborhoods has hosted the Neighborhood Summit for almost 20 years now. This landmark event that everyone anticipates every year, brings hundreds of people together, and suddenly we had to cancel it 4 days before the event. It was dramatic. And we had to stop and we had to come together and we had to figure out how would we take all the good things from the summit, the learning, the sharing, the connecting, the collaborating, and the energy, and how could we still do this in this new environment, in this new virtual world that we have found ourselves in. Thank you, David, very much for doing this.
This is exciting. This is really exciting. And what this is about is the first of a series of conversations about things that some of our neighborhood leaders are doing in this weird time.
We pivot and we continue to try to do what we can because we think this neighborhood is important.
We support each other, and it's a community, a diverse community, and we're excited about the things that are going on. So I'm just telling everybody, look forward to other things coming up.
What we've seen is that as they're displaced, their relationships are broken with the community, with family, with church, with schools, and that in many cases, those relationships are never rebuilt. And so we started working on creating a community safe center to try and address some of those needs.
I think right now in this particular space, our job is to really listen to what the needs of the community are so that we can respond to that.
I've been out in the community, I've been, at the protest, and you're absolutely right. It's a lot of young people out there, and they have a lot of energy that needs to be funneled in some productive ways that we can actually have some change, like in the system, right? So it's great to have our voice in that space, but then what is the action behind it?
Immediately after we found ourselves in this situation of this COVID-19 lockdown, we turned around and we put every single community council on our G Suite. This gave them access to Google Meets so that they could hold their virtual meetings and learn how to hold their virtual meetings and continue to do the really important work in their neighborhoods.
I think that we'll continue to use this virtual platform even after we're able to resume our in-person meetings. It's convenient for people to be able to attend virtually to stay engaged and informed about what's going on. And even for people who aren't very computer savvy, the ability to dial in and listen to a meeting and give their input was also something that we didn't have before.
The neighborhood is the unit of change, but we are within a city and everyone has to work on these issues together.